Hello, 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 hello. I'm trying to go live. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and talk about this live, even though I don't understand what's going on. Okay, I see it now. Yay, I'm here. I'm on, I'm live. Good. Okay, great, great, great. Is anybody on? Can anybody see me? Okay. Well, tonight, I'm going to go ahead on anyway because I don't understand what's going on. So, tonight we're going to talk about the difference between commission salons, booth rent, and salon suites. And the reason I want to go through the difference because there is a big difference between all of the different types of salons, but you as a salon owner, you want to know what type of a salon you want to have and what to expect from the different people that come and apply to your salon. And so tonight we're going to talk about the difference between the three types of salons. Okay, so my name is Rhonda Jackson. I bring business strategies, corporate business strategies into the salon structure to help maximize the salon, to allow them to run their salon like clockwork, whether they're inside the salon working or whether they are away from the business. But the salon is set up like a corporate setting to where it runs like clockwork to where they don't necessarily have to be there. And so tonight I want to give some reasons why beauty professionals might want to consider working in a commission salon. A commission salon is usually set up because based on them just coming out of school and they don't have clientele, nor do they have the level of expertise to go on their own. So now a commission salon will help that type of person to be able to better get situated into the salon setting. And so the reasons why they want to do commission first coming out of school without a big clientele is because they have income potential. They do have a potential to make the money because they will be able to get a clientele, grow a clientele at a particular commission salon, and they don't have to worry about booth rent or products. So the salons usually advertise for them, supply the product, and pay the booth rent, and they get a commission of the type of money they make. And so most commission salon, if it's not salary, most commission salon will make probably like 50% coming out of school. But if they have somewhat of a clientele, they can make up to 60% coming out of school. And so that's why it's probably best for uh, a salon professional once they come out of school to go into a commission salon to get that experience, to not worry about the overhead, not worry about if they have to pay the rent, buy products or what have you, and to get that experience that they have need of. It's best to go into that type of salon setting first. They don't have any upfront cost, and then this could be advantageous to the commission salon because they will have, most of the salons have a clientele base already. So most of the walk-ins would go to that commission stylist. Okay, and then they have training, they have support because they help train you during this time because they know you're just coming out of school. So everybody is offering that type of support that you have need of in order to grow your business. And then as an employee of the salon, you might not be responsible for managing the business aspect like marketing, booking appointments. All of this is done for you inside of a salon setting. So you don't even have to worry about that. Also, salon owners may require you to work a certain amount of hours. And the reason for that is because it's going to help you build your clientele base. And so you do want to work as much as you can, because the more you work, the faster your salon business will grow. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, you all. I'm just trying to get into the flow of this. I started a little late tonight trying to adjust my settings, and for some reason I'm not sure why I couldn't set it, but nevertheless I am here. And I cannot see your comments yet. So, but I will catch it on the replay. So still make sure you like, share, and comment on it as you will. And I figure it out one day, I guess. So that was the reason why a person would want to go in a commission salon, just to get themselves settled, just to get their business accoutrements together, and without the cost of the overhead. And then the next thing is going into a traditional salon like a booth rental setting. And why would you go into a booth rental salon? Well, it has a lot of advantages as well. Now, the booth renters, they are, they're more established. They have somewhat of a clientele. And the reason people usually want to go into a booth rental salon is because of the team atmosphere. There's so much going on there. There's a team, and working to be a part of the team, and then working in a traditional salon, it allows the stylist to be a part of that. And then you have the support of the team. And this fosters a collaborative and supportive environment, and you can learn from one another, because you're seeing how everybody works, and so you're able to learn and glean from how they're doing things. And so that's the main reason why people would want to work in the traditional salon setting. And it's just the collaborative efforts of everybody coming together, working as a team, and growing from one another. Another reason, it typically the salon owner takes care of the renting utilities and all the overhead, but as a booth renter, you will still be responsible for your rent, and you'll be responsible for your product and your marketing. And so it's just like almost like a salon suite, but not really, because you have the team there with you. And so, but you are responsible for these other uh, activities, but the salon owners is responsible for the rent and the overhead. And you just come in, and you come in as you will. You don't necessarily have a set schedule like the commission salon, but you do have the responsibility to purchase your own products, your rent, and to do your own marketing in the booth rental salon. Even though sometimes a booth rental salon will do their own marketing, and you can get walk-ins from that. If the salon is set up like that, you can still get the walk-ins from that salon. Okay. And also, the booth renters, you set your own hours. You're not necessarily like the commission stylist. The commission stylist comes in, they usually have a set schedule, but at the booth renter, you don't have a set schedule. You set your own schedule, but you keep it in the line of the salon hours as well. So you have a little bit more freedom as a booth renter, but then you have your own clientele as well, and you're responsible for building that clientele yourself. You can lean on the salon owner to help you, but for the most part, you're on your own when it comes to booth renting. Okay, and so now, however, these are compelling reasons why beauty profession might want to work in a salon suite. Salon suites are usually geared toward a more established professional. When you do a salon suite, it's more, you're very well established for the most part, because you have the rent is higher, and then you have more responsibility. And so that's why you have to make sure that in a booth salon suite, that you have to be more established in that setting, because the rent is a lot higher than the booth rent. Okay, and then there's no walk-ins, and there's no training. And so you're really on your own when it comes to a salon suite. So you have to make sure that you are more established. And you have to make sure, and the reason why somebody would want to go into a salon suite, basically, it's because they can personalize their own space, and it's more independence, and it's like you have your own salon. And so it creates a experience for your clients. You create your own branding experience. And so that's why people want to go into a salon suite setting. And being a salon suite renter also means renting a business, like you're your own boss, and so you make all the decisions related to business without the influence of an owner, or without with the salon owner. And then by managing your business directly, salon suite renters have the potential to earn more money. How can you earn more money? Well, if you have a clientele base, you're able to charge what you want to charge. You're able to retail and have your retail products out on the floor. And you're also able to come and go as you please. You can work Monday through Sunday if you want to in a salon suite. So, your hours are, unlimited. You can do whatever you like really in that salon suite setting. And so you're able to grow your clientele and make more money because it's somewhat like you're in your own business. And most salon suites are set up to where it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then the salon suites also offer a private and more personalized environment for both the stylist and the client. And this creates a more intimate experience for the two. And then also salon suite renters can set their own hours, as I just said, and it provides the flexibility to balance your work life and your personal life. So you come and go basically as you please. So that's really the difference between the three. The first one, commission, it's like coming out of school, just really getting your bearings together in the salon industry to where you want to build your clientele. You want, to be able to work alongside others and see how others are working. And you get to walk in, you don't have any responsibilities except to show up for the most part. And in a commission salon, let's just say you have somewhat of a clientele and you make $1,000 a week, you can actually bring home like $600 on a 60% commission. You bring home $600, and but you don't have to worry about rent. You don't have to worry about products. So that $600 is clear. You're out the door with $600. So, but in a booth rent salon, if you make $1,000, say that you make the $1,000, you have to pay your rent before you leave. You're paying your rent, you're buying your product, you're doing your own marketing. And so it's about the same amount left over, but with the commission, the more you work, the more money you make. With the booth rent, the more you work, the more money you make, but the more you have to pay out too, because you still got to buy even more product. You still have to market yourself even more. And so, it's up to the individual and what you're comfortable with. If you want to do commission or if you want to do booth rent, but I would suggest or advise anybody coming out of school to go into a salon where they offer commission, because they're helping you. You get that one-on-one training, you get ongoing training, because the salon owner is going to pour into you because you're in return pouring into the salon. And so they're going to give you all they have, and they're going to make sure that you're well trained to where you can be able to take on more clients at a higher cost. So that salon owner is really going to help you out a lot. But if you already, established somewhat and you can afford to pay booth rent, most booth rental situations are $150 to $200. And so if you are situated and you can pay that each week and buy quality products, and do your own marketing, then you are able to sustain that, then do booth rent. But I would not advise anybody to go into a salon suite if you're not established, because salon suite you can pay anywhere. Salon suite starts at say $225, and it can go all the way up to like $400 per week. And so if you're not really positioned to go into a salon suite setting, I wouldn't advise you to do that right now. Get settled inside of a traditional salon, build yourself up, and then go into the salon suite setting. Some salon suites on the smaller scale, they will let you come in for, 200, and they will allow you to take the walk-in. But for the most part, salon suites don't really get walk-ins because they have people there that are established in their business. So, but like I said, you do have some that's just starting out, and they probably only have, 4 or 5, maybe 10 salon suites, and they will let you start, with 225 dollars, and that's good. If you can find something like that, that's great. But it's still, it's important to establish your clientele to where you can make the money. Because even paying 250 dollars per week, that's still, taken away. If you're only making $1,000 a week in a booth rental salon, you're only making $1,000, and the rent is 225. Now you're talking like, 775. And so 775, you still got to get your product and what have you. So now, where does that leave you? So that's why, it's always good to go into commission and just do baby steps. It's best to do baby steps, build your clientele from there, and then, go into the salon suite. After the salon suite, if you want to go into your own salon setting, go into your own salon setting. But start, do baby steps out of school. Don't come out of school opening up a salon or going into a salon suite, because it can be hard on you. And then it's hard on the owner as well, because they want to help you and they want you to grow, but at the same time, they have to grow and they have to pay their bills. So that's it for tonight. I really just want to clarify the difference between commission salon, a booth rent, and then a salon suite. So that's what we have for you tonight. And I hope I clarified that for you, because a lot of people, they always have that question because they really don't know in which way to go. And even some salon owners don't really know if they should do commission or if they should do booth rent. So I hope this helps to even start taking you into the right direction in the way that you should go, far as going into a salon. And so if this steered you in the right direction, I did my job, right? So my name again is Rhonda Jackson. I help merge the business concept into the salon industry and helping the salon owners be able to flow more easily with the salon and with the stylist there. So if you all need any help, you can inbox me, call me, or, and I'll make sure that I can do whatever I can to make sure that your salon is set up for success. Again, my name is Rhonda, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow at the same time. I should have this down packed tomorrow to where I won't come on later, because normally it's from like 7 to 7:20 or so, but I'm not sure exactly what happened tonight. But I will get down to the see exactly what I did here and make sure that I come on at 7 tomorrow. Okay, and because that's another trait of a salon owner or in this industry, is to be on time. If you say you're gonna be there at that time, be there at that time. Okay, so there's no excuse, rich girl. We got to make sure we're doing it right. Okay, so I'll talk to you all on tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Bye bye.